senior, I'm a guard, and I'm a small forward.
I'm Jalen Vance, and I'm a senior, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Taylor Reed, I'm a senior, and I'm a power forward.
I'm Samaya Reagan, I'm a senior, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Zaria White, I'm a senior, and I'm a center.
My name is Alyssa Gibson, I'm a senior and a power forward.
I'm Katie Bowman, I'm a junior, and I am
Yes, queen!
I'm Turner Russell, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Ireland Barker, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a center.
I'm Trinity Austin Russell, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a point guard and shooting guard.
I'm Elena Hermansworth, I'm a freshman, and I'm a small forward.
I'm Paige White, I'm a freshman, and I'm a guard.
I'm Ivy Bigman, freshman, and a small forward.
Good evening and Happy New Year. Welcome inside the Tex Williams Gymnasium on the campus of St. Albans High School. Tonight, two of the best teams in the state meet. Number 4, Parkersburg Big Red, and number 5, St. Albans Lady Dragons. I'm Mark Seipel bringing you the action tonight. I'll be joined with Eric Taylor a little bit later, our producer Josh Bowman. Statistician tonight, Jill Seipel. Our camera people tonight is Luke Bowman and Kendrick Gregory along with that. Tonight, as I mentioned, number 4, Parkersburg Big Red, the number 5, St. Albans Lady Dragons. It's early January, but this is a big conference test. Come February, this head-to-head games could determine some home field or home court advantages later in the tournaments. Also, maybe even a seeding in the state tournament. The Big Red 6-1 on the season. Their opening loss over the weekend, or their only loss of the weekend, to Fairland, 74-60. St. Albans had to battle some sickness down in Huntington over the weekend, but did pick up an overtime victory over the Highlanders, 55-52. Should be an exciting evening of basketball. We got a great pregame coming up for you tonight here for the pregame. We got Elias, the head coach, will be along with us. Matt Fletcher, he'll be in the seat next. And also we'll look into the Big Red offense and defense with the coach and keys to victory. We'll also look at some rankings around the Valley, some other games around the Valley. And remember that Lowe's is our sponsor of our pregame and our production here this evening as both teams start to take the floor. So we'll take this break. We'll come back, and we'll meet with Matt Fletcher.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Lowe's knows getting it done is easier said than done.
Thanks, happy to help.
So if you
Got the lights.
we've got same-day delivery to help you get it.
Done.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
At Manny Ellis & Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. Well Point.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Mosier Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Pregame continues. Just remember J.C. Spears, one of our sponsors of State Farm. He's a big sponsor for tonight's game against Parkersburg High School. J.C. Spears is your local State Farm agent, and he's located at 120 Walnut Street in St. Albans. If you're looking for great customer service and the best compatible rates, please give JC or his staff a call at 304-722-7227. As we continue with the pregame, we're joined now with Matt Fletcher. Matt comes, he is the younger generation of kids coming into the basketball high school programs, as he is over the youth leagues here in St. Albans. And Matt, welcome to the pregame show. And, I know you played here at St. Albans High School, and you know the importance of development. And maybe you can touch with us on what is involved in your job as president of the youth league here.
Yeah. Great to be here tonight. Really, we tried to to recruit as many kids as we can to come in. This year we have 280 kids, 34 teams. And we work really hard with the local churches to get lots of gym time. So we're real big on getting as much practice time as possible. So, each team gets 2 one-hour practices a week, and we really try to focus on just the fundamentals, passing, dribbling, shooting, and just developing the kids as much as possible. And of course, trying to have as much fun as possible too, because if you keep the kids having fun, they're going to want to keep coming back and playing more and more.
Exactly. And as far as the winter session is just about over, I think you guys have the championship games this week.
Yeah, we have our championship games. Will be this Sunday, January 5th. We'll play at 1, 2:30, and 4 o'clock. So we should have some really good games, some competitive games. And then after those championship games, we throw a big party for all the kids. So we'll have Josh Collins in here DJing. We're going to have a magician in here. We'll have a magic show, balloon animals, free pizza and drinks for all the kids. So everybody should come down and
lots of fun.
Yeah, have a good time this
and,
Sunday evening.
As far as the teams divided up, what age groups are you putting the kids in? Is it just K1? That's the way it used to be, and then first.
Yeah, we have
second through
K1, 2, 3, and 4, 5.
Okay.
So and then we have a girls-only division and a boys-only division. We're one of the only leagues around that has a girls-only division. So,
okay, well that's good.
We really try to cater. It really helps bring in a lot of girls whenever they're playing with an all-girl team.
Yeah, and it has shown. I mean, you said with us for 4 years, so we probably haven't seen too many of the girls cycle up yet, but you may have noticed some. I don't know. But,
yeah, there's some girls out here tonight that came through our league. So eventually you will start to see more and more. But to see a team with 20-some players is really good at the girls level. Yeah.
And it also probably helps out at the middle school level also.
Yeah, I think, Hayes and McKinley always have tough teams, and I really think that's because we have so many girls coming through our league and that have been playing since kindergarten. So
yeah.
A lot of times girls just don't want to, they play with the boys and get frustrated, might not get passed to, and so when they can have a team of, all their own peers, a whole team of girls, they really thrive.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what in the summer, is there any summer leagues for the youth?
There are some summer leagues around. We don't have one in St. Albans. What we do is we open the gym up. We have open gyms and invite any kid that wants to come in. And again, we focus on fundamentals. Normally we'll do 30 or 40 minutes of fundamental work and then 30 or 40 minutes of playing games.
You guys sponsor any camps?
Yeah, we do. We worked with Brian England and Elias this year to do a couple camps. Those guys did a really good job, brought in, the high school girls and the high school boys, and, our kids love that, to meet the high school players, and then they can come here and watch them, and they have a good time with it.
Sounds good. All right, well, just one more time, give us the times on the championship games this Sunday, and we'll let you enjoy some great basketball action here tonight.
Yeah, everybody come out this Sunday. We're going to be playing at 1, 2:30, and 4 o'clock, and then after those games at 5:30, we're going to have the party, magician, balloon animals, DJ, dance party, games, a lot of fun.
Sounds like fun. I wish I had a daughter that was playing, or a son too. So thanks, Matt, for coming in and stopping by. And we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to round up the coach. Looks like he is being interviewed maybe by another coach or something over there, or newspaper. But we'll try to round him up and get him over here and get him in the hot seat. So thanks for tuning in for the pregame show. It's Video Productions.
Lowe's knows getting it done is easier said than done.
Thanks. Happy to help.
So if you
Got the lights.
we've got same-day delivery to help you get it.
Done.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
And back live, Tex Williams Gymnasium on the campus of St. Albans High School. A big top 5 matchup tonight. The Parkersburg Big Red and your St. Albans Red Dragons. Joining me now here at the table is Elias Gregory. Elias, more butterflies in the belly tonight than it was the first game, maybe? Or it's a big conference game?
I mean, it's a big-time conference game, but again, like I had said yesterday, I feel really confident in the way we've scouted them. I feel like we've had a really, really good week of practice. I think probably before the last home game, the last time we spoke, I hadn't felt as confident about the week of practice as I have about this. Now, obviously, Parkersburg is a really good team, huge conference matchup, but not butterflies because I feel like I've had a good chance to prepare for this. So I think whatever happens when the ball goes up, I don't think it's a we weren't prepared situation, and I always feel better when I feel prepared going into a game. So
okay. Offensively for Parkersburg, they got three good players: Flanagan, Medina, and I've just lost the track of the other girl. But Porter is their top scorers. And Geisey also. Geisey comes in scoring 20 points. Flanagan 16. Porter with 12. Medina, I think, is single digit, but she can still put the ball in the basket.
Right.
What are we going to do to counter that tonight? Are we going to try to just play?
Well, I think this is, like I said before this game, before we walked out here, this is a lot about who are you. And there's nobody here that's going to bail you out in this game. There's no gimmick defenses. We can't help off of people. He's got 5 kids that he's sticking in that game that can play, that can shoot, that can dribble, that understand the game of basketball. There's no cheating off of anybody here. This is a big guard your yard game. So we're going to find out a lot about what our kids are defensively, individually, because there's not a big way to help. There's not a lot of situation where you can cheat off of people. We're just playing. So
defensively for your or offensively, I guess, for your team. Sorry about that.
Go tell John to go. No, tell John to go. Or tell Megan to go in the coaches meeting.
Offensively for your team, what kind of weakness do you see? Now, let me tell you, Parkersburg is averaging about 56 points a game, I think, or maybe 69 points a game, I'm sorry, and only giving up 45. But in the last 2 games, they've given up like 56 points a game, or 60, I think, in the last 2 games that they played. As people figuring out the
tell Megan to go now.
As people finding some weaknesses in that defense of Parkersburg.
Tell Megan. Go ahead. Sorry.
We grabbed you at the wrong time.
You're good. All right, we're good. Okay, what was the question? I'm sorry.
I
totally lost it.
I said the last 2 games, Parkersburg has given up about 66 points a game.
I got to go.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. He had to run over for the captains. We grabbed him at the wrong time. But anyway, 8:45 here as the clock winds down here in the first. As we talked to Coach last night and at the coaches show, the one things that he was saying that, that he was going to try to do is just basically it's going to be 5 on 5. There's no real weaknesses here in this Parkersburg team as they can really put up the points, as we talked about Geisey, Flanagan, and Porter. And also on the boards, they are a very good rebounding team. So this team can put up the points, and they can also play some defense, as most of their teams this year have only averaged about 30-some points a game. So it's going to be a big test tonight for the St. Albans Red Dragons, and a big conference game for the St. Albans Red Dragons here tonight, as both teams come in here undefeated for the MSAC. So we're going to step aside, take a little break, and we come right back, and we'll give you some more into the pregame show here at St. Albans. It's the Parkersburg Big Red and the St. Albans Red Dragons here on Video Production.
Lowe's knows getting it done is easier said than done.
Thanks. Happy to help.
So if you
Got the lights.
we've got same-day delivery to help you get it.
Done.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
I don't know if I got them right or not. Just double check them there. Back live here at Tex Williams Gymnasium in St. Albans, West Virginia, and on the campus of St. Albans High School. Big matchup tonight. The Big Red coming from Parkersburg and ranked number 4. St. Albans Red Dragons ranked number 5. This is a big, crucial MSAC matchup here tonight. And as we mentioned earlier, both teams playing really good basketball to start the season. Joining me tonight, give me some color for me tonight, is Eric Taylor. Eric, welcome to the broadcast tonight. And I don't know if you've ever had a chance to watch Parkersburg play or not.
I have not. Unfortunately, I have not yet this season, nor last season. Usually I'm over across the bridge at Nitro doing all those girls' games. Did a couple of HD Media games last year as well. But unfortunately missed the opportunity to watch Parkersburg play.
Parkersburg, 2 years ago, we did the championship, the sectional championships here at St. Albans High School. A lot of these girls on this team they're showing a lot of development and being their top players were young. I mean, they were freshmen coming into the game. Maturity has set in, and as this team is starting to roll a little bit. As we saw in the JV program, as they rolled over St. Albans in the JV game this evening, that girls basketball is a big deal up in Parkersburg. I watched the Parkersburg South Parkersburg game, and the place was packed. But I know it was cross school city rivalries or whatever, you know. But and you can see tonight there's a lot of people in from the Parkersburg area. So Parkersburg really takes their athletics seriously, and I think tonight we're going to probably see a very good game.
Oh, they've always been serious. I mean, you go back to ESPN and when they were doing the cities of champions or towns of champions, Parkersburg was part of that for football. If you go back probably 10 plus years now.
Yes.
But I actually worked a little bit up in Parkersburg South for about a year or so. So I know how competitive they are. And, you know, you said Parkersburg South, Parkersburg rivalry. Not to skip forward,
yeah.
But tomorrow night is the boys' Battle of the Bridge, and then Monday is the girls' Battle of the Bridge. So the atmosphere that you got at Parkersburg South and Parkersburg will be here tomorrow and Monday.
Hopefully that the weather guy or whatever can make it a nice day or make it halfway decent so we can get that game in Monday. I kind of fear the worst there.
Well, here's what the people of St. Albans and Nitro need to do. Is get those plows out.
Get those plows and plow the bridge.
Get those plows out. Let's make it happen. This needs to happen. We don't want to reschedule. There's a good benefit going on to it. Plus, you know, it is the Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, exactly. Some numbers to throw by you here as far as Parkersburg. As we mentioned, guys, he averaging 20 points a game. Flanagan also double-digit, Porter double-digit. And the team is loaded. It really is. But the number 2 scorer in the state plays for St. Albans. J.C. Elsey right now is averaging 23 points a game, and her shooting percentage is at 51%. So she's not a player that just goes out there and throws up a lot of balls to get a lot of points.
No, I've seen her play the last several years calling the Nitro games at home. We had an in-school game that actually St. Albans ended up sneaking out. It was a very close, high-contested game that I called, and J.C. Elsey has been fantastic for him last year, this year so far.
Yes.
So she's going to put up a challenge for the Big Reds defense.
All right, we're getting down to roughly the 2-minute mark here in the pregame. And we're going to take our final break of the pregame. When we come back, we're going to get you the starting lineups and maybe some keys to victory here tonight. So you're watching Video Productions as the Parkersburg Big Red and the St. Albans Lady Dragons tee it off here in about 3 minutes.
Lowe's knows getting it done is easier said than done.
Thanks. Happy to help.
So if you
Got the lights.
we've got same-day delivery to help you get it.
Done.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Because it's students.
And back live here at St. Albans High School. Tex Williams Gymnasium. Tonight, it's a big MSAC matchup, and we're going to go to the public address announcer here just real shortly here as we'll get you the starting lineups here and also the playing of the national anthem. Some other things going on tonight. Real light schedule so far this week, just coming out of New Year's this week. Not a lot of basketball going on. Hurricane is at Hoover tomorrow night. Now, this is girls basketball, and Eric's already mentioned the big game boys basketball-wise is the Battle of the Bridge, the St. Albans boys and the Nitro Wildcats. And that's also right here at Tex Williams Gymnasium, and there will be a JV game and a varsity game for that. George Washington, they'll be playing in the Logan tournament, the same tournament that St. Albans will be playing in this coming weekend, and that King Cole Classic, and that's going to be on Saturday. South Charleston's playing in a shootout also, and they'll be playing this weekend against Rock Hill. So, like I said, it's a real light schedule. And now we're going to turn it over here to the public address announcer. All right, that's the national anthem. Some key players tonight we'll see in the game. J.C. Elsey coming in, averaging 21 points a game. Samaya Reagan, 14. And Trinity Austin Russell with 10. And here's your starting lineups for tonight.
Starting lineups have been conducted, and it is time for this basketball game. As you see up there on the screen, the starting 5 for the Lady Red Dragons.
Boy, a lot of energy in the building tonight. Nice job by the pregame people there, getting the spotlights, the lights down.
That's the new thing these days. They do it over across the bridge at Nitro, and they got all the LEDs going and everything else. It just gets fancier and fancier.
All right, jumping center here tonight, Trinity Austin and Porter.
She just backed away and let the Big Reds take that first possession.
On the attack, the Big Red. All these girls now have this long hair. It makes it hard to see numbers. And then we got a first turnover of the game. The referee calling traveling on the Big Red.
Yeah, it makes it tough to see those numbers. Makes it extra tough if you're not familiar with any of the players.
Trinity Austin with the basketball out front. She gives it to Samaya. She drives to the goal but doesn't take the shot. Kind of lost the ball there.
Yeah, it looked like it went off the leg of a Big Red.
And first shot of the game taken by Trinity Austin is long three-pointer and quickly back up court. Here comes the Big Red.
Just gauging-wise, size advantage has to go to the Big Red.
And that's what the coach talked about is number one, Lauren Flanagan can just throw them up from anywhere, and they go in.
Yeah, Flanagan shooting 38% from the three-point line.
Nice take to the basket there by Elsie, and she's going to be fouled. Porter with the foul. And Elsie's first shot is up and good.
It's 1 point closer to that 23 mark that I got on Max Prep that she's averaging per game this season.
Second shot is up and good.
Nice soft touch there by Elsie.
Coach calls her a gym rat. 24 Lot with the basketball as she's dribbled there on Elsie. Elsie takes the ball away. And here comes St. Albans on the attack. Ball's given up to Samaya Riggin. Riggin's shot partially blocked and then taken back by Parkersburg. Medina's pass is too hard and goes out of bounds. That's the second turnover for the Big Red.
Yeah. 2 turnovers early. You always want to win that turnover advantage in any game you're playing, especially with basketball.
Yes.
And you got to capitalize. You got to turn turnovers into points. We're going to see if they can do it right here. And they did.
Riggin, a nice shot. She got inside the three-point arch there, dribbled it down close to the lane there, and laid up that left-handed shot, or left side of the court shot. Pass inside, knocked away, stolen away by Riggin, and that's the third turnover by Parkersburg.
See if they can capitalize on this one. As the Big Reds were trying to get it down in the block to number 40 on that last possession.
And pass is knocked away and touched Tootie Vance and goes out of bounds to the Big Red.
Yeah, but the Big Red are trying to get it into that post. You're going to get a little full court pressure on the ball here against Flanagan.
Flanagan guarded there, closely guarded by Tootie Vance on that. Inside Porter, she takes the dribble up against Reed, goes strong, lays it up, doesn't go. Elsie with the rebound.
Porter's a scorer too. Got good field goal percentage, 55% on the season. Just hasn't connected yet.
Elsie out playing the point. Elsie's probably one of your bigger players on the St. Albans team, but she plays a lot of the points for them.
What a dish out to the corner. Good fake.
Riggin's shot is long, rebounded again by Porter.
Now here's that tight ball pressure by Vance. You got to be careful, though.
She is all over her. And stolen away again by Elsie. Elsie's second steal of the game, and she's going to take this one all the way to the rack, too hard. And then Parkersburg collects the rebound.
And she was trying to go coast to coast there and just couldn't finish. But we're going to get a 3 ball from Lott, and it's going to be no good.
Shot taken by Medina. Doesn't go. Taylor Reed picks up the personal foul for St. Albans.
Coach Gregory a little fired up over there on the sideline. I watched him last year a lot over at Nitro as he coached with the Nitro High School boys team and was the JV coach. Oh, his animations crack you up. His shoes last year cracked me up the most.
And Porter misses both. So the score remains 4-3 in favor of the Red Dragons.
You got to capitalize on those free points. I mean, they're free throws for a reason. If you turn the ball over and you can't capitalize at the charity stripe, it's a recipe for disaster.
Especially for, then we got a timeout. 30-second timeout by Parkersburg. Or no, that's St. Albans with the timeout. So we'll stay right here on this 30-second timeout. Yeah, Eric, we talked about many times with Coach Elias there that he wears a nice little path behind. He got pushed to the back of the bench now. He wore out a path, and the referees keep warning him. So he's moved to the back of the players now to wear out his path.
That doesn't surprise me. I mean, I don't know if he's worn his fancy, flashy shoes yet this year, but he had some bedazzled red shoes last year that he wore.
Too much jumping around, I guess, there. He wants to save those for championship night. St. Albans the inbound just in front of the Parkersburg bench. And the inbounds pass comes to Riggin. Inside to Elsie. Elsie's pass is knocked away, but she regains control of it. Nice little move, little duck under, and she goes up and lays it in off the glass.
She split that double team as Porter was coming over to help, and she just split too quick. Big Red's trying to generate some offense. The only offense they've got so far is
inside
from Flanagan.
Porter, and Porter's going to go back to the line for 2 more. Porter 0 for 2 at the line. Missed her first 2. Taylor Reed will pick up her second foul. That's team foul number 2 also.
0 for 2 from the free throw line as Porter make that 1 for 3. She's going to cut that lead to 2 there.
And the shot. And missed the second shot.
1 for 4, lost handle. There's another turnover. You get that offensive rebound, you want to get it back and, get a basket off that offensive board. I mean, that's the goal every time, and you turn it over. And, I mean, the turnovers are just clicking up the board there.
Unlike a Parkersburg team that's been well coached, and this time St. Albans with the basketball. Riggin down the baseline, goes up strong, and she's going to go to the foul line.
Foul's going to be on number 2. Medina picks up her first. You got a foul on Porter and a foul on Medina.
Riggin at the line. Misses the first one. The senior, Samaya Riggin, her second shot is good.
She's got 3 points in the game, Riggin does. 3 of the 7.
Flanagan dribbles all the way into the lane, kicks it back out, then stolen away Trinity Austin gets the steal up to Samaya Reagan, lays it off the glass and scores it. As you mentioned, that's the 5th point for Samaya Reagan. Quick shot this time by Geisey, doesn't fall. Rebound Reagan again. Reagan working both sides of the court here.
She's hustling. That's something St. Albans has shown, that they're more, I don't want to say athletic, but they're getting up and down the court a lot better than the Big Reds.
A lot more energy here. Nice pass over to Porter. Porter goes up, gets the shot blocked by Reagan. And Reagan back up the court. She's going to go all the way to the glass, lays it up, no good.
Got to finish those. You got to finish those.
This time, Porter didn't run the court, and she's wide open down there for a Big Red basket.
Give her 3 now in the game. Flanagan's got the 3-pointer earlier, and then the free throw, and that basket right there gives the Big Reds 6, as Porter has 3 of them. Big Reds coach is telling them to bring pressure.
Flanagan out there at the top. Reagan drives the basket, nice little turnaround, shot up, and it doesn't fall. Porter with the rebound.
That's one thing Porter is. She can rebound the ball, that's for sure.
This time a quick 3 by Sophie Lott. And this game is all tied at 9. Just under 2 minutes here in the first period.
I mean, lots of shooters averaging 63% on the season. I'm sorry, correction. That's from the free throw strike.
Yeah. Hermendorfer with a nice screen. Ooh. And Trinity Russell takes it all the way to the basket and lays it in.
You're going to get a little fast pace, and we're going to pick up a foul.
And Kova brings you the replay here as you see Trinity Austin go all the way to the basket and lay it up.
That's it. That goes back to the athleticism I was talking about. Just being a little bit more athletic, a little bit more physical, wanting to get the ball into the paint, as St. Albans is early. Parkersburg's trying to live and die by the outside shot.
And now we got a offensive foul. I think we're going to get an offensive foul called on Parkersburg.
I believe it's going to go on Flanagan.
And they're giving it to Porter.
Oh.
That's Porter's second. That's huge. And she's going to the bench with 2 fouls here in the first quarter.
That's probably going to hurt the game plan slightly for the Big Reds.
So now they're a little bit smaller. So maybe now we'll see probably a little bit more pressure by Parkersburg as they bring the pressure all the way up to the midcourt line. Elsie with the basketball as she's being guarded here by Geisey.
Oh, what a move there.
All the way. Geisey with the block. Oh, my goodness. Elsie had a nice move, but got it blocked. Medina's shot from 3 doesn't go. Rebound taken out. Trinity Austin again. And up to Elsie.
Trinity Austin with the scoop.
Lost control of the basketball there and just did what she could do with it.
The Dragons going to reset here.
Elsie went the opposite side of the screen, but does make it to the basket, and she's going to be fouled. Geisey with the foul.
14 fouls now for the Big Reds. One more this quarter with 31 seconds left. It'll send them to the line to shoot.
Elsie's foul shot is good. She's 3 for 3 at the line here in the first quarter. Hopefully I didn't jinx her. Second one's up and good.
I was about to give you a hard time if you did.
I always try to catch myself, but missed that one.
You got this fine wood table you could have knocked on there.
Geisey with the turnover as she traveled with the basketball.
Noticed that a lot this year. The players are wanting to take that hop step before putting the ball on the court, which causes the turnover.
Trinity Austin with the basketball out front.
Good defense by the Big Reds. A little bump there, no call. I think
and now we get the foul.
I think Flanagan knew she got away with it because she gave a little smile as she came back on defense there. And that's going to be 5 team fouls on the Big Reds. It'll send the Red Dragons to the line the rest of the quarter.
Get the bonus. Don't see that much now since they changed the rules in high school basketball. (13-9) in favor of the Red Dragons here in the first quarter. Nice crowd here tonight. Shot is up and good.
3 for her now.
Elsie going to get a blow here with 8 seconds. Guarantee she'll start the quarter. Give her that extra second whenever you can. And Trinity Austin Russell connects on both foul shots.
Vance is back in, applying the pressure defense to Flanagan that has frustrated her. Shot at the buzzer from Lott is no good.
Sophie Lott takes a big shot there from way out there. Hey, that's the end of the first quarter. St. Albans Red Dragons with a 15-9 to lead here on Video Productions.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Back live, Eric, man, this is an intense game. A lot of energy in the building tonight. The fans are not really into it yet, but it's a big crowd. And you pointed out that Pat's here from Nitro scouting this game. So big game is Nitro preparing for Monday night. Yeah,
Lady Wildcats on the season only lost that opener against Big Jim in Greenbrier East, up at Greenbrier East. It's a tough season opener to drive all the way up to Lewisburg to start your season, but they just got back from a Myrtle Beach tournament where they went 3-0 down there. So beat the AAA number 1 team in South Carolina or North Carolina, one of the two.
Yeah. Can't wait till Monday night. A screen put on there by Tootie Vance and lets Trinity Austin go all the way to the basket, but she comes up long on it. She missed the rim and everything on a layup.
Good outlet pass there, but couldn't quite get the handle of it, and another turnover.
Quickly, St. Albans back on the attack. This time Trinity with it, gives it to Elsie. Elsie at the top of the key, setting things up here. She tries to get around her defender, and she pulls up her dribble there. Finally finds an open Trinity Austin now.
Oh, what
nice
a pass. Oh, we got to finish those.
Shot taken, and we got another foul called inside. Beautiful pass. St. Albans has left a lot of points out there in the paint so far this evening. A lot of layups missed.
Yes, and I'm sure that'll be addressed at halftime by Mr. Gregory there, but man.
Elsie's shot is up and good.
You got to make your teammates look good at times when they give you that sweet dish right there. You got to put that in that hole, give them the assist plus the points.
Second shot is also good. 6 for 6 on the night for Elsie.
Vance back up to apply that pressure. Flanagan got rid of it quick. She's tired of dealing with it early.
Lott with it.
Oh, good head fake. Good recovery defense.
Getty, and she loses the basketball inside the paint. Fight for it there on the ground. Finally picked up by St. Albans. St. Albans quickly. It looks like we missed travel there, but Riggin has it. She dribbles into the lane, lays it up short. And now we got a foul called underneath.
It's going to be on number.
Dorfer with the foul for St. Albans. That's number 1 of the quarter. Flanagan guarded here by Tootie Vance. She gets a nice pick there by Geisy. Up is shot by Lott. It's long. Rebound, Elsie. And Elsie back on the attack. And she's out in front. Oh, nice pass.
Well,
Herstendorfer with the layup on a pass from Elsie.
That was assist, but an assist by one of the Big Reds' knees, because Elsie's pass went off the knee and right into 55's hand, and she just drained it.
Nice pressure underneath by Reagan, and she knocks it away and picked up by Elsie. Elsie quickly up court to Trinity Austin. Lays it off the rim. No good. Rebound. Elsie's up strong. Doesn't go. Elsie with another rebound. Then stolen by Parkersburg's Sophie Lott. And she's bringing it all the way up the court. Lays it up and scores it. Sophie Lott worked hard on that one.
Yeah, she did. She went coast to coast. Got the steal. Lott's got now 5 in the game. She hit that 3 earlier. And that was a fast-paced action right there, as it doesn't even feel that almost 3 minutes have gone by in the second quarter.
Trinity Austin gets in. Nice kick out to
Wide
Reagan.
open.
Reagan's 3 shot doesn't go. Rebound underneath Big Red.
That's Flanagan trying to get herself involved in the game for the Big Red. Oh.
Reagan with the basketball off the steal. She's taking it straight. It looked like a foul, but no call. I don't know how they didn't see that. But quickly up court, Lott.
Well, they just traded a foul for a travel, because Lott did the hop step again. As
this time 3.
Geis knocks down the 3. That's her first points, and she's the second lead, or tied, according to Max Prep, as the top scorer for the Big Reds.
Coach Elias wants to talk about it, and we got a full timeout. So we'll take a break with him. You're watching Video Productions. It's Parkersburg and St. Albans.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Back live, we got a barn burner, 19-14 in favor of the Red Dragons, and we didn't mention this coming out of the quarter, but Porter, their big scorer inside, didn't start the second quarter here with the 2 fouls.
Yeah, she averages 12.3 rebounds per game, and they're missing that right now, because St. Albans is getting the ball on the defensive rebound and getting out on the run.
And I think a big thing here for St. Albans, they got to get these easy shots. They're getting a lot of scoring opportunities inside the paint. And right now, they're just not falling. They could be opening up a big lead here.
You're going to see a little bit more pressure here by the Big Reds as they're trying to close that gap.
This time, Charlie Russell for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound by St. Albans. Tootie Vance with the 3, and she gets it.
She got it.
Tootie Vance with a nice stroke. And another turnover by Parkersburg. And that's Laura Flanagan again. And I do believe that's her 3rd turnover.
And you can see the frustration building on her face, as she's one of the leading scorers in almost every category in the top 5 for this Big Reds team. And Vance is just putting the work in on her.
Oh,
good
nice
drop pass.
Nice pass inside. Hermendorfer with the basket. That's her 4th point.
And try something different here. They have Lott bring it down, and she goes coast to coast.
Picks up her 7th point of the first half. Elsie with the basketball. And now we got a push foul.
It's going to go on Geis as she pushed through the screen. It was a good screen by Vance.
That's her third foul.
That one hurts too, as she's another one in the top 5 of all categories for this team.
And only a sophomore. Brings Medina back into the game to take her spot. Judy Vance again for 3, doesn't go. And rebound by the Big Red. And here comes Flanagan once again.
See what she can do. Ooh, that's terrible to pick up your dribble that far
away
out.
from the basket, yeah.
She's going to shoot that 3. That's the cleanest look she's had tonight at the basket.
The Parkersburg relies on their center to run that role play, and she's sitting on the bench. It seems like their whole offense has just been not there at all.
A little handoff causes some confusion.
Trinity to the basket. Scoring!
One.
Holy cow. Trinity Austin Russell is going to go to the line. A chance for a 3-point play. And Parkersburg coach has seen enough as he is going to come back with Porter with those 2 fouls. Trinity Austin.
It was one heck of a move. They had that 3-man game up here at the top, and she come off with the ball and just took it and created the shot for herself right there.
And she completed the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Sophie Lott with the basketball there. Nice pick by Porter, but she still runs into traffic, and this time it's knocked out of bounds by Porter. Porter came over and ran into her own player and knocked the ball out of bounds.
The frustration right now.
Now full court pressure put on by the Parkersburg Big Red. Trinity Austin catches the inbounds pass, goes straight to the basket, lays it up and scores it.
Have yourself a game, Trinity Austin. Russell. 9 for her.
And we got another turnover. Travel by Parkersburg. So far, Sophie Lott with the turnover.
And their only loss on the season's coming from Fairland. The Big Reds is they lost 74-60 to Fairland.
And been dominating the West Virginia competition so far this season. Taylor Reed with a nice screen as Trinity gets the inbounds pass, and here she comes again. She's going to dish it out to Tootie Vance for 3! Tootie Vance with her second 3 of the quarter, 6 points in the game. St. Albans starting to take command of this game. Sophie Lott guarded there by Elsie. She goes into the paint, brings it back out to the 3-point line. Looks for the screen by Porter, but goes the opposite way and dribbles off her leg.
Lott was saying she was getting an arm, but no call. And with 1:52, Lady Dragons out on top by 16 right now.
Really stepped it up this game. And we got an illegal screen there by Taylor Reed.
That's going to be her third.
Made it look easy there for the referee on that one. Barker in the game to replace her with 3 fouls now. St. Albans rotates quite a few girls down in that low post position, so we've seen it, so it's not something that's going to hurt them, having her on the bench for a little bit.
Vance missed on the steal attempt, had Flanagan wide open. She was jumping, screaming for the ball, but Vance is able to recover. And then she runs into a double team.
Another turnover by Laura Flanagan, her 4th of the game.
And Tex Williams Center gymnasium erupts right there.
And we're starting to hear it now. The first quarter, everybody was sitting on their hands a little bit. Now everybody's starting to get a little bit into the game on both sides. Barker better be careful there. She'll get that illegal screen too, as now she finally comes set. Nice screen though, as Trinity Austin gets it over to Elsie.
which they've kept Elsie quiet from the field. She's got most of her points at the free throw line.
This time, kind of a bad shot. She tries to roll into the lane to try to draw the foul and lays it up off the glass way too hard. And the ball gets knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Parkersburg basketball.
I mean, Elsie has 8 in the game.
6 from the foul line.
Yep. So they've held her in check as St. Albans has held Flanagan in check, but just everybody else on the St. Albans team has stepped up.
Shot there by Kinnison. Doesn't fall. Here comes Trinity Austin once again.
You want to slow down, play for the last shot here, or you want to try to go 2 for 1 here?
What we've seen from Coach Elias is that he settles for that last shot inside of 40 seconds. Now, in the past, they've waited too long to make that move, so let's see what they do here. Typically about at 10 seconds, you start to make your move to the basket here. Well, we're at 10 seconds, and Trinity's way out too far from the basket there. Now she tries to make a move. She gets it. Now she gets the foul called, but we're not in the 1-on-1, so we'll just inbound a common foul here.
I believe that's going to be on Flanagan. That's going to be her second. So foul trouble across the board for.
They got her up on the board as 3rd foul.
I might have missed one. I could be wrong.
Delegata is into the game for Parkersburg to replace Flanagan here in the final 5 seconds of the second quarter. Inbounds pass to Elsie. Elsie dribbles into the lane, lays it up and scores it.
Elsie is going to get that easy basket there because Porter's playing that soft defense, because just watch here on the replay. Porter's she's got to be timid because she can't pick up that 3rd foul right before half.
And that was brought to you by Encova Insurance. Brought you the highlight of that play. Well, it's halftime here at Tex Williams Gymnasium here at St. Albans High School. The St. Albans Red Dragons out to a 34-16 lead here at halftime. And you're watching Video Productions. When we come back, we're going to give you some stats of the first half.
Lowe's knows getting it done is easier said than done.
Thanks. Happy to help.
So if you
Got the lights.
we've got same-day delivery to help you get it.
Done.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. Well Point.
What do you got here? You got Elsie with 10.
Are we back?
Back live at Tex Williams Gymnasium. A good first half for the St. Albans Red Dragons. They're out to a 34-16 lead. Eric, good game so far.
Yeah. Well, good game for the Red Dragons so far. They are winning the turnover battle and capitalizing on free throws. And also winning the rebound battle now because Porter had 2 early fouls and had to leave the game for the Big Reds.
And that was definitely the big factor there in the first half because, you know, they roll her to the basket a lot. I mean, she loves to run that pick and roll, and she knows how to get to the basket. And when she's sitting on the bench for Coach Elias, that's just a bonus.
Yeah, I mean, Porter's averaging 14.3 on the season and has 3 points. 2 on the from the floor and 1 from the free throw. She's also 1 for 4 from the free throw line.
And here at halftime, they're shooting halftime shots and half-court shots, and kind of brings you back to playing the youth league. We had Matt Fletcher on before the game over the youth league here in St. Albans, and I remember, you know, when I ref basketball, that every gymnasium you went to for those little leagues, they would do this at halftime to, you know, raise a little money for their programs here. So good job there, taking money from the.
Here's old Matt Fletcher down there with his daughter, rebounding balls at this half-court shot. There we got live. Oh, now we got some Nitro Lady Wildcats taking some shots. Carson Jones from the half-court.
Well, I hope she shoots like that on Monday.
You won't see her take shots like that. Coach Jones won't have that. Nat Smith.
Now Natalie will. She's got the ruler out when she shoots.
Ava Edwards, another Lady Wildcat. Now, here's a little Swain. Isaiah Swain getting ready to pull the trigger from half court.
No, they should let the little ones go up a little bit further. Now dads want to try here. Anyway, we'll go over some stats. You got some Parkersburg numbers there for us as far as points?
Yeah, as far as points, I mean, it's scarce, to be honest. 16 total, 9 coming in the first quarter, and only 7 coming in the second quarter. And Flanagan's only got 3, and she's averaging 16.1 per max prep.
Yeah. And as far as for St. Albans, I got Elsie with 10, Regan with 5, and you can double check me on these. Tootie with 6 with 2 3-pointers. Trinity Austin Russell with 9, and Hermendorf with 4. And big thing that you mentioned in the game is Elsie is getting her points from the line tonight. I think Parkersburg has done a great job of taking her out of her game because she's a kind of a player that just runs in spurts. She'll hit 4 or 5 shots in a row, and then she kind of goes dormant for a little while, and then boom, she hits them again. But tonight, it's been mainly from the foul line.
Now pay attention on this half-court shot. You got Brooklyn Colley back there. If she's going to shoot right there beside Carson Jones, she's a shooter for Nitro. If she gets a chance, but
I thought that was a game winner.
But if you look at just the stat line.
That's the closest one of the night.
And Brooklyn's not going to get a shot. She's mad about it. But don't worry, folks. You'll get to see her shoot here on Monday
night, and I'm sure that Chris will have this game again. It looks like it was successful. Parkersburg Big Red down on the court now, getting warmed up here for the second half. St. Albans have yet to take the court here for the second half. So we'll step aside, and we come back. We'll get you ready for the second half tip-off. It's Parkersburg and St. Albans on video production.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. Well point.
Back live at Tex Williams Gymnasium as St. Albans now, with 2 minutes to go, finally getting back onto the court. Eric, some rankings came out this week. They come out every other week. This is the second batch of rankings since the season started. And as we look at 4A, Spring Valley holds that number 1 spot. I don't know if you've seen them play. Very feisty team, much like Parkersburg coming in. A lot of people picked them to win the MSAC. Willings Park, number 2. Morgantown, 3. Morgantown, in the last ratings, was the number 1 team, but since then have lost a couple of games, and one of them was to Willing Park. This Parkersburg team comes in at 4. St. Albans at 5. University at 6. Hurricane at 7, and surprising team is Hurricane. I don't know if you've seen them play yet this year. I mean, the last couple of years, they've had some struggles down there.
Yeah, and I've seen some highlights so far this season, thanks to House Media and other people that go around take pictures of the game. But yeah,
as far as the rounding out, another MSAC team, George Washington, not having their best year, but they're still coming in at number 8. Washington at 9, and Spring Mills wasn't rated last time, is in at number 10. AAA for everybody that's interested in the locals for that. Nitro coming in at number 3, so we'll have number 3 in AAA, and number which the rankings won't come back out before the game, so it'll be number 5 St. Albans in 4A and number 3 Nitro Monday night. Wayne number 1, and as you mentioned in between breaks, you could probably just swap those two teams any given week.
You really can. I mean, they met in the state playoff last year to go to the championship, and they both returned almost all their starters from those same two teams. So, I mean, 1, 2, and 3 in AAA is probably going to be, unless somebody has a real bad slide.
Yes,
that's probably going to be consistent.
Yeah. Rounding out number 5, and I got these teams here: Lewis County number 5 and number 7 East Fairmont, which is an opponent for St. Albans coming up on Saturday down at that King Cole Classic.
You can't sleep on any Fairmont. Any team from Fairmont can play good basketball. I have learned,
and they have for years. I mean, I grew up in the northern part of the state, and they've always been, the top notch. Even when they were, the AAA powerhouses, they always had great girls programs there. So we're ready to start the second half, and Parkersburg will inbound the basketball. And here comes Big Red on offense.
Still getting that pressure from Vance. They find a wide open.
Try to see a number there.
Medina, and she missed the 3. They're trying to live and die by that 3 right now.
And Reed mishandles it, but Riggin picks it up, and she goes off the glass and scores it. Nice job there by Samaya Riggins.
They really got bailed out right there because Vance was wide open too. Tootie Vance standing there just cherry picking.
Little foot shuffle there, but not called by the official. The shot taken there and missed. Porter with the rebound and gives it back to Geis, and she scores it again.
Nice. And gets her second field goal of the game. That was another thing. We were talking about Elsie at the break there, as she's going to shoot this 3, and she gets it to go.
And this is where we've seen JC at her finest this year, is coming out of these half times, and she just gets hot. She just lights it up inside to Porter against Reed. Reed playing with 3 fouls, played some pretty good defense as the ball was blocked. Looked by Elsie, and now a long Riggins just throws the ball a little bit out of the reach of Elsie on that.
Yeah, but that's only Elsie's 3rd from the floor, as 6 of those points are from the free throw line. So she had a lot of opportunities though in the first, and I'm sure it's going to continue. But
Geis into the lane, gets the shot up, no good.
We'll stay with the Big Red. Big Red, 9 points in the first, 7 in the second. To St. Albans, 15 in the first and 19 in the second quarter.
Coach would like to stay. He would, the team so far this year is only averaging 55 points a game. This time a long 3 misses, rebound by Parkersburg, and then another 3-point shot doesn't go that time by Lott. Rebound inside, Porter, and then we got a foul on the floor. And if this is Reed, that'll be her 4th. Now they're giving Samaya Regan on this foul, so that's just our first foul. Porter quick inbound and shot taken there and doesn't fall. Rebound Regan, and here comes St. Albans on the attack as she goes all the way to the glass, lays it up softly, and scores it.
But you can already see the effect that Porter has with this Big Red offense and defense, as she's just working hard in the paint as she gets it right there.
And Porter inside lays it in. I've noticed now that Parkersburg's not using Porter as a pick and roll. They're just setting her down on the low block now. Riggin drives the baseline, shoots it up, doesn't go. She gets her rebound, goes up with it again and scores it. Samaya Riggin.
6 for her in this quarter.
11 in the game, 43-20.
Oh, good move there by Elsie.
By Elsie.
Little pop. Couldn't capitalize. She had Vance running with her, tried to get it to her, but took the shot instead. Little drop pass there.
This time again, Porter playing down on that low box. Geist,
Medina.
Medina.
And you can tell that.
Picks up her first field goal of the game, and it's a 3-point shot.
And you're going to get a timeout taken by the Red Dragons. No, it's going to be the Big Red.
Big Red taking the timeout.
It's going to be at 30.
Take a 30 seconds, so we'll stay right here. And remind you, and if I find my notes here, that this game, J.C. Spears State Farm is a proud game sponsor for this matchup against Parkersburg High School. J.C. Spears State Farm is your local company here, not real estate, but insurance dealer or agent. And he's located at 120 Walnut Street in St. Albans. And if you're looking for great customer service and great rates, give him a call. Call JC or his staff at 304-722-7227. And that timeout is over. And now it looks like out of the timeout, Parkersburg got everybody up. And it looks like we're going to do a little bit more pressure now.
Yeah, they're down by 20. They got to cut into this lead because right now the Red Dragons are answering every shot that
Elsie
the Big Red.
Three hits off the front of the iron, no good. She follows the shot, gets a rebound, doesn't go. Porter with the rebound from Parkersburg. And here comes Flanagan, and she throws it all the way up, and a three-point shot doesn't go. I think that was Lott with the shot.
It was, and it was a good, tough rebound there by Medina. Now Porter using that size. That's the game plan right now. Attack that paint.
Yeah, like I said, they've done away with putting her outside and running that pick and roll, or even coming off the end and rolling her to the basket. She's just staying downside, and this time Elsie inside gets her shot up. Doesn't go, and then again, Porter with another rebound. And she gives it to Flanagan, and Flanagan quickly up over the midcourt line, nearly gets the ball stolen away. Now looks like we're going to have maybe a timeout. I hear St. Albans player calling timeout. Let's see if they call a jump ball or timeout. It's going to be a held ball, but St. Albans will have possession.
Elsie still not great from the field as of yet. She's 51% on the season, but it's gonna get it down a little bit after tonight. Even though she's got some points, it's not falling for her.
Trinity Austin's shot doesn't go. She gets her own rebound. She tries the scoop shot, doesn't go, and rebound Parkersburg. Quickly Flanagan with the basketball as she brings it up. Nice pass over to Lott. Lott looks like she traveled, and I think the referee agrees with me.
I believe Coach Murray agreed too, because he shook his head. It was a hard pass to Corral, so you got to give a little bit on that. But Flanagan, I'm sure, is frustrated. The only thing she can do right now is distribute the ball.
Trinity Austin over to Tootie Vance. She gets a double team. Finally gets it back out front, and Riggin with the basketball.
Getting a little zone from the Dots, the Big Reds.
Yeah, the Dots. They got Poco on your mind. This time Trinity Austin gives it over to Tootie, and Tootie's going to take that step before she takes off.
It's a lot of
red. Basketball down.
A lot of red and black in this area, or red in general, with schools. So Dots, Big Red, I apologize. I don't mean to insult Parkersburg like that.
Lott with the basketball, gets a screen over to Porter. Now they got Porter back at the top. She sets that pick and rolls to the basket, but this time Dice with the three.
Geis now has 5.
We got a timeout again by Parkersburg, another 30-second timeout. So that uses up their 2 30-second timeouts by the coach of Parkersburg. It's 43-28.
Yeah, they're really working. They've set up the inside game to open up that outside game as Parkersburg has. As you saw there, you had Porter wide open, but also Geis at the same time was wide open for that 3 ball.
Yes.
So Parkersburg's starting to get into a little bit of rhythm here on offense. Now defense, still a little shaky. It's because St. Albans pushing the ball into the paint, and it's making Porter timid because she doesn't want to pick up that foul.
This time we come out of the timeout again. It looks like he maybe changed up the press a little bit this time. Still Trinity. Austin gets the basketball and gets it over to Riggin. Riggin to Vance, and then back to Riggin, and then they cross over the timeline with Trinity.
Best thing you can do to beat a press is
pass.
Pass. Don't stand still with the ball. Don't put it on the floor.
Elsie inside the lane and doesn't get the basket. Rebound again by Parkersburg. Parkersburg starting to own the boards here in the second half.
Yeah. That outlet pass.
And we got another tie up. Now this one's going to be a Parkersburg ball.
Flanagan's doing anything and everything she can to try to facilitate for this team. And with these long passes, baseball passes, and it's just not going her way tonight.
Again, Porter with that little pick and roll. Wasn't spotted there. Now Lott with the basketball.
Geis.
Another 3 shot, doesn't go. Rebound, Elsie. Quickly, here comes Riggin.
Dragons have numbers.
I'm sure coach over there is probably telling her to pull that, but she holds it up, runs some time. You got the lead, you're no hurry. This
time,
time,
on the floor.
Elsie inside, just can't get the roll. Elsie's just had a hard night shooting. And now we got whistles.
You got a jump ball.
And then this one will go back over to St. Albans. Tootie Vance with the basketball. She's guarded there by Parkersburg's number 2, Medina. Riggin inside. Nice little pump fake, but she tries to make the pass inside, and the ball was kicked out of bounds by Parkersburg. So St. Albans will inbound underneath their own basket.
Now the Big Red were running a zone. I don't know if they switch back. Nope, it still looks like a zone. They're trying to trap.
Oh, we got a collision there just at the top of the key between Elsie and Geis, and I think that's number 4. Let's see what the coach does. He's going all the way to the end of the bench for this one. Faithlin Butcher.
You probably won't see her until the
late fourth quarter.
Late fourth quarter if they close this lead. And she's had the hot hand this quarter for the Big Red with 5.
St. Albans just content to look for a good shot. I mean, they're no hurry. Got the lead. Inside, pass, kick back out, and set it up again. We're under a minute here in the third quarter.
That was a good reset there. But
nearly stolen away, and finally a good job there by Elsie to keep the ball alive, picked up by Vance. And Vance is guarded here by Butcher, just came into the game for her first action of the night.
Elsie's going to split the double.
Up against Porter. Looks like she walked with the basketball. Yes, the referee agrees on that one. A little hop step there, but didn't release the ball.
think
she released the ball. She may have even got fouled.
I believe she was trying to draw that foul, which would have been in third on Porter, which Porter's played phenomenal here in this second half because.
And here she is again as she rolls in and throws the ball away. Just as we were talking about her, we jinxed her.
Yeah, said she was playing phenomenal. She throws it to Coach Pat Jones over here. But no, she's not picked up any more fouls. She's got those 2 early fouls.
Reagan with the basketball.
7 seconds left. They're trying to find something here. Close out the quarter.
As Trinity looks at the clock, takes it to the basket, lays it up off the glass and scores it.
That high floater over Porter.
Trinity Austin. She glanced at the clock, saw where she had 5 seconds, plenty of time to put the ball on the floor and take it to the glass, and that's what she did. So the end of the third quarter, you're watching video production as we bring in you Parkersburg and St. Albans.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Back at Tex Williams Gymnasium here at St. Albans High School, and if you joined us on our last telecast, one of the students here at St. Albans wins a television just for coming to the game. They get your little ticket there when you walk in, and tonight we got a second winner of that, and I didn't catch her name. Addison Taylor picked that TV up, so she'll take that home with her tonight. Reminder, coming up after the game is the Moses Auto Group Player of the Game. So stay with us for the post game, and we'll give you that results of the Player of the Game. Parkersburg will inbound to start the fourth quarter, and quickly on an attack. The ball's down low to Porter and off the glass and score it.
Back to the action, down low with Porter. She had 4 in the third down there in the paint, which doesn't seem like much, but she only had 3 in the first half.
Well, we talked about her not hitting her average. She's starting to make up for it now. Trinity inside, nowhere to go as she tries to throw it off of Parkersburg Big Red, and she was successful as St. Albans will inbound underneath their own basket. And Taylor Reed back in the game with those 3 fouls for St. Albans. Elsie wide open 3, no good.
And number
Butcher.
11, Butcher, comes away with it, and she's down the court. And
the freshman, Faithlin Butcher, takes it straight to the basket and lays it up. This time Tootie Vance on offense. She hits the side of the glass and rebounded by Parkersburg.
And that's the Porter effect. Elsie with the steal, gets it back out.
Oh, looked like a foul, but no whistle. Butcher, and now we got the foul. This Butcher coming off the bench here has played really well here. She's picked up 2 points. Crucial defensive play there with the rebound, and now she takes the foul, and Parkersburg has the basketball.
And Regan gets hit with that foul right there. That's second for her in the game.
Still good. Judy Vance gets the steal at midcourt, and now we got a timeout before. And Coach Eli is a little upset over that one. Let's see. Now I think they used up their 30-second timeout, so I think it'll have to be their full timeouts. So with their full timeout, we'll take it with them. The Dragons on top, 45-32 on video production.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Exciting fourth quarter starting here so far. It's 45-32 in favor of the Red Dragons. Eric, I think Red Dragons are finally starting to play a little sloppy here so far here in the fourth quarter. So let's see if they can clean things up here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the tale of the game is the turnovers. But I'm going to tell you what, this little Faithlin Butcher has provided a spark off the
doubt.
bench.
That was a nice little that was a college move right there that she just made there. Little European step.
Doesn't have much size to her, but
draws the foul.
It's Regan. That's her third.
Could be crucial with 6 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the fourth period. And then this ball, it doesn't hit anything.
I put that announcer jinx on her. She's been a ball of fire since she came in, but
Butcher's second shot is up off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound. Taylor Reed for St. Albans as she gets it over to Trinity Austin.
And Reed did a good job boxing out Porter on that one.
She goes straight to the basket, and I think Butcher's going to be called for the foul on this one.
You're correct.
She's everywhere. She's getting back on defense. She was the foul shooter, got back.
Hey.
Little size differential there, and she got called for the foul. This will put Trinity at the line for two. Whew. Trinity had a three-point play in the first half and 2 for 3 total for the line. Now 2 for 4. The second one's up and it doesn't fall either. And Porter once again with the rebound. Quickly Butcher gets it up court. And the ball is stolen away by Trinity, and then she gets it up to Elsie. Elsie loses it, but picked up by Riggin. Riggin's shot doesn't go. Elsie with the rebound up, and she's going to go to the line.
Number 5, Ellie Kinnison is going to pick up that foul, who's in the game.
And back at the scorer's table is Geis with those 4 fouls. Sorry.
Not even to the halfway mark.
Elsie's first shot is up and good. Nice stroke from the foul line.
And you're also going to get Flanagan back in the game for the Big Red. Flanagan's also playing with 3 fouls.
Elsie's second shot is good.
Coach Gregory's going to take a 30-second timeout for the Red Dragons. Elsie's perfect from the free throw line tonight.
We'll stay right here. It's 47-32 in favor of the St. Albans Red Dragons. And 6:14 going on the running clock here. Not a running clock, but the fourth quarter clock. We expected a good game. We expected a big crowd, electric crowd, and I think nothing's disappointed so far.
No, that lead has got trimmed back a little bit for the Red Dragons. The Big Red came out with a better plan for the second half. They're chipping away at it a little bit at a time as they actually won the third quarter 12-11.
All right, St. Albans out of the timeout is setting up in some full court pressure now. Trinity Austin is the only one back. Everybody else half court up, and now Riggin and Elsie drop back to midcourt. Everybody drops back. Just kind of a diversion there.
And they're still trying to get Flanagan involved.
This time, nice job by Taylor Reed to steal that basketball away. And then we got a reach foul. Or no, they're saying the ball was knocked out of bounds. Looked like an obvious reach, but the referee saw it the other way, and I guess I'm not the one that's getting paid. So
just going to keep my mouth shut on that. Opposite hand comes clear across the body to knock the ball. It's a definition of a reach, but
two good screens there by Reed. This time Regan doesn't use it. Now she does. She goes to the hoop. Nice pass inside to Reed. Reed's shot was altered there by number 5, Kinnison. She gets it up to Geis. Geis slices it off the rim and scores it, or off the glass.
And Geis
Picks up her 10th point of the game. Full court pressure now, and stolen by Parkersburg.
Vance had it stolen by
Kennison's shot doesn't fall. Elsie with the rebound. Gives it over to Regan. Regan gets it to Trinity. Oh, that was close. Close to the backcourt.
I was holding my breath on that one because that was dangerous.
And inside is Elsie. Elsie's shot doesn't go. She tips the ball back out to Regan. Regan goes into the paint, lays it up, and she's going to go to the foul line.
St. Albans still trying to attack the post, though, because they know if they attack that post, good things are going to happen. Also, you're going to draw the fouls.
And I guarantee that was the speech at halftime. You know, if she comes back out here in the second half, let's get a quick foul, which hasn't happened. Regan's foul shot goes through.
Regan had a heck of a third quarter. 6 points in that one. She's got 12 total in the game.
Second of two, doesn't fall.
Loose ball on the floor. It's going to be tied up.
Nice job by Taylor Reed. Taylor Reed playing with 3 fouls, but you'd never know it. She's going after every ball. She's laying everything on the line here in the fourth quarter.
And now Lott's going to check back in for the Big Red. Geis looks to be a little bit shaken up on that loose ball scramble.
Oh, nice job by Trinity there. As the ball got tipped, she grabbed it, and then her pass was deflected out of bounds by Parkersburg, so St. Albans will inbound.
But there's Butcher again in the mix, almost in every play.
Regan inside, she backs down. Lott, her shot doesn't go. Rebound Porter, now we got to fight for it, and we got a jump ball.
14-point advantage for the Lady Dragons here.
4:40, starting to get crunch time here for Parkersburg. If they want to make a run at this, it's got to come now.
And they got their starters out there. Everybody but Butcher, but Butcher's proven herself to be out there right now.
There we go. We got the high, low game. Porter gives it over to Butcher, and Butcher knocks it home.
Like I said, she's proven herself to be out there for the Big Red, maybe earning some more playing time in the future.
There you go. Freshman stepping up here in the fourth quarter. This time Elsie comes down, lays it up.
Gives it a little kiss off the glass. Geis.
Geis for three.
It's a good thing she didn't get called for that reaching foul earlier. She'd be out of the game.
Elsie with the basketball.
She towed that line over there. And Geis is on her.
She's playing aggressive.
Yeah, with someone with 4 fouls.
Regan inside of Porter. Porter makes the block, takes the ball, and here she comes. And she gets it up to Lott. Lott goes in, and she's going to be fouled.
It's going to be Austin Russell's first foul, though.
Good play. Make her work for it at the foul line. Sophie's first shot goes through.
I believe Lott wasn't even out there in the third quarter. I don't believe. She had 7 in the first half, and that's her first point since then. Cuts the lead to 9 with 3:23.
Second shot is up and off the iron, no good. Rebound fought for. Trinity Vance had it, lost it. Flanagan has it. Over to Geis from 3, got it. Geis hits her 16th point of the game. Elsie with the basketball, loses it. And Geis picks it up for Parkersburg. St. Albans getting a little bit sloppy with the basketball.
Now Light
turn it over.
Light can pull the three. She's going to look to go off the dribble.
She works there on Reagan.
Flanagan.
Flanagan against Vance. Nearly loses it. She pitches the ball off of Vance. It goes out of bounds, and Parkersburg will get the basketball.
I'm going to tell you what.
On the baseline.
Vance has given Flanagan everything she's got tonight, and Flanagan does not like it.
Sometimes the way it is, you know, you get that in your face when you're a superstar. Lott. Porter takes the dribble. She goes into the paint. Nice little move and lays it off the glass and scores it.
I'd like to see somebody be a little bit more aggressive there, step in and try to draw the charge instead of giving her that nice free point.
50-46, and I don't know if Elias really wanted that quick move to the basket. Porter altered that shot.
Elsie picks up her first foul, and the lead's 4 with 2:18 left.
Elsie maybe dragging a little bit. She came out of the end of the first quarter for 8 seconds. This time, Lott playing the point as they move Flanagan down on the wing to try to maybe open up something, screen. And there's that Butcher again, and she shoots off the glass and scores it.
It is 8:27, and Butcher just opened the banks.
And now we got a timeout. Coach Elias Gregory for St. Albans wants a timeout, and I do believe that's going to be a full timeout.
8 points off the bench for Butcher.
So 50-49, we'll take that timeout with him. It's Parkersburg and St. Albans on video production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Back to Tex Williams Gymnasium, St. Albans and Parkersburg tonight. A battle of number 5, battle of number 4, Parkersburg number 4. Eric, you know Coach Elias better than I do. What's he telling these girls over there?
To focus. I mean, that's going to be his message right now. Is like, hey, we were up 20, and now we're up 1. We got to finish this game with 152. We can't just cruise, because the cruise control has shown that it doesn't work against this Parkersburg team. He's trying to find a way to generate offense, because it's 5 points in this quarter.
1 point lead. A little lighter pressure now for Parkersburg as they only got Flanagan up.
And that was the nice version of what Elias said. Need to get back to getting inside.
Trinity with the basketball. And Regan. Looks like patience for St. Albans. Still minute 32, maybe a little bit too much time to go to a 4-corner. But at least gets your good shot here as a double team out here on Trinity as she tries to go around. And I think that's going to be 5 on Geis.
That is going to be number 5 on Frances Geis.
Trinity tried to go around her, and she hooked her with that knee.
But, I mean, they do bring Medina in, who hasn't seen a lot of action because she's been quiet, only 3 points in the game. That came in the third.
And now we got another timeout, or we got a full timeout by Parkersburg as he wants to talk about it, try to strategize some defense here with a minute 21, and we'll take it with them. So it's a 1 point lead for the Red Dragons. You're watching MSAC basketball on video production.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
We have got a barn burner here at Tex Williams Gymnasium here in St. Albans. St. Albans with a 1-point lead, 50-49, as Parkersburg has battled back from a double-digit deficit here in the second half. 4:19 to go in the fourth quarters when they made their move.
All 5 starters out there for the Lady Red Dragons, and 4 of the 5 starters for the Big Red, as Geis fouled out just a little bit ago, but Butcher is still out there, and Butcher has been the spark plug that this team needed to get back in the game.
This time, St. Albans still patient with the basketball. We're down to 1 minute to go here. Let's see what the coach for Parkersburg does. 4 team fouls, so the next foul will be a 2-shot foul. Nearly a jump ball, and we got a quick timeout there by Coach Gregory. Good job there by the coach to get that timeout, because that ball was going to be a jump ball there.
It's either going to be a jump ball or a turnover, as Vance was right there on the line too. I mean, it was a bad situation to be in.
And I haven't kept track of the timeouts. That may be Coach's last timeout of the game. He had 2 in the first half, for sure.
Either way, he's making some last-minute adjustments here.
Hermansdorfer coming in for St. Albans on that timeout substitution here. I don't know if she's coming in for Taylor Reed, maybe. It's usually who she subs for.
But what got the Big Red back into this game is Porter in the paint and finding somebody else, because they've taken Flanagan completely out of this game. 3 points, and that's really all. But Butcher, Faithlin Butcher, number 11, freshman, come off the bench and has
hit
lit
2
a fire.
threes. Riggin to inbound the basketball for St. Albans, and she gets it into Elsie. Elsie gets into a double team, and Elsie gets it back to Riggin. Riggin had a chance to go to the rim there, but she elected to hold on to it, and she's going to go get fouled at 47 seconds.
And that's going to be Flanagan's 4th.
She's going to be shooting 2. Riggin is 2 for 4 at the foul line here this evening. She got the one that counts there. Get another one here.
Still be a 1-possession game.
Taylor Reed back in for rebounding purposes here for St. Albans. This is big. Ball comes off the rim. Still a 2-point lead. 45 seconds. Pressure put on by St. Albans.
And
Flanagan breaks it. Butcher with it. Her pass was nearly stolen away, but corralled underneath. Now Porter inside off the rim scores it, and we are tied with 30 seconds to go in the game. Trinity Austin dribbles it up against Butcher. Over to Riggins. Let's see. Final shot.
I believe Riggin had that final shot right there. She's had the hot hand the second
12
half.
seconds. Got to make a move. And the ball stolen away by Butcher.
Butcher to the other end. Pump fake.
Blocked away by Elsie. 1 second. We're going to overtime.
Holy moly.
Elsie blocked that shot.
Wow.
Wide open layup, and Elsie out of nowhere blocked that shot. We're going to overtime. I think I'm going to have to take a break, catch my breath.
Yeah.
51-51.
Recap it here just a second.
And we'll be right back on video production.
Lowe's knows getting it done is easier said than done.
Thanks. Happy to help.
So if you
Got the lights.
we've got same-day delivery to help you get it.
Done.
Lowe's knows how to help you holiday.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
We saw Moses Auto Group there on our commercial. Remember, they have the player of the game, and that'll be brought to you in the post game, so stay tuned for that. 51-51, Eric. What's Eli saying now? This is the second overtime in a row for St. Albans. They were in overtime over the weekend down in Huntington. Pulled out the victory with 2 foul shots by Regan at the end.
I'm still kind of speechless from the ending right there. As, you know, time's ticking down. Butcher comes away with the steal. And if she doesn't have to put the head fake and ball fake on, the game's possibly over. But Elsie comes out of nowhere, LeBron James styles, and blocks it, and we go to overtime.
Butcher in the paint, kicks it back out. Flanagan from 3, doesn't fall. Rebound, Porter. Then stolen away by Reed. Now on the floor, what do we got? Travel or a timeout? Timeout. Coach Gregory. That kind of upset the Parkersburg coach as the St. Albans player kind of rolling down there, but no call for the travel.
And the faithful here that are sitting to the left of me, they're not happy with it.
Parkersburg side.
Yeah.
A little bit restless on that, but the timeout was done. I mean, hey, coach did his job. He got the ball stopped there and kept the possession for his team. So when we come out of here, we'll inbound the basketball underneath the Parkersburg basket.
And their pressure defense, I guess, put the brakes on this scoring for St. Albans. And they're going to continue this pressure out of this break right here.
The only one back is Porter guarding that basket. Battle here tonight between 5 and 4.
Early season battle.
A nice chance to get that lead in that MSAC standings also.
Lott.
Taken by Lott, doesn't fall. Riggin with the rebound. And again, another turnover there by St. Albans that gave him that possession. This time, Elsie. Oh, great pass by Trinity Austin. As she finds Elsie underneath the basket. And Elsie's been quiet for this quarter, which were overtime, is the extension of the fourth quarter. Flanagan guarded there by Vance as she's back out at the point guard. Now we got an illegal pick.
That's going to be on number 2,
Medina.
Lott's foot. A lot of turnovers tonight.
A lot. Under 3 minutes here in overtime.
I don't want to see the keep away game. If I'm a coach right now, I'm putting my foot on the pedal and we're trying to score and extend.
Yeah, and I think that's probably a mistake they had. Now Butcher steals away from Trinity, and she's going to go to the basket, and a hard foul there as Butcher goes to the floor. Trinity gave her a nice little shove there.
That's the second foul on Trinity.
It's just amazing how this freshman coming off the bench here late in that third quarter has played here this evening.
8 points in the game, couple steals, couple rebounds.
First shot is no good. Now she missed 2 earlier, and she missed her 3rd in a row.
It's a big spot to be in as a freshman. It's hard because everybody's watching you right now, but when the game's being played, it's just you're just in the flow, and we're going to get a lane violation
on Parkersburg.
Porter was a little too early to get into the lane.
So St. Albans against that full court pressure there. Ball's given into Elsie as she brings it up over the midcourt. Nearly stolen away, but pulls the ball back, goes straight to the basket, and she's going to be fouled.
Porter
picked up her fourth.
I got her as 3. We'll see what the official book has.
Third, you're correct.
That's what I want to see. If I'm Elias right now, I want that. I want to put the pressure on them.
Elsie's first miss of the night. Before that, she was 6 for 6. Now 6 for 7 here for her second shot. Shot's good. Beautiful stroke by Elsie there from the free throw line.
Lot. She can hit the 3 ball.
St. Albans switching up on her as they move Elsie out to the top and bring Riggin to the back. Now Reed at the top against Porter.
Medina can also shoot that 3, and she does. 2 free.
We're back to where we started this overtime, tied. 54-54, Elsie to the rack, scores it. Elsie rolled all the way up in there and lays it off the glass and scores it. This time inside, the ball's nearly stolen away, and now we got a jump ball or a foul. Let's see. Jump ball.
Jump ball is being called. Porter, it was a tie-up. Porter was coming up.
And I think that's where the fans saw the arms wrapped, thought maybe a foul. Regan grabbing her calf. I don't know if she's got a cramp. She tells the referee she's okay. Minute 45, 2-point lead for St. Albans. Having some trouble to get the ball in, but we got a hold on Butcher. And as I mentioned, this is an extension of the fourth quarter, so we got a 2-shot foul coming up here for St. Albans.
Yes.
Butcher grabbed Vance, tried to roll to the ball, and then she was grabbed there by Butcher and wouldn't let her go. And Giles rang her up.
Regan's still at half court trying to
work out that cramp.
Yep.
Tootie Vance at the line for 2. First trip tonight for Tootie. Misses the first one. 41 in overtime. St. Albans with that 3-point lead. As both teams have 5 team fouls in this half, so everything foul-wise will be a 2-shot foul.
If you're looking at the live shot here, Coach Gregory very animated over there in that huddle. Tell them to get their hands up, because that's what they're going to look to do. They're going to look to get this 3 ball up. I mean, they've been living and dying by the 3 most of the game, except when they focused on getting Porter the ball in the paint. But that focus has kind of gone away as it got later into the game.
Something that we've seen in the second half is Porter going down to that bottom block down there and setting up versus running that high-low game that she normally runs. As we come out here to inbound the basketball, and that's where she sets, over on that right block.
And Butcher, you got to watch out for Butcher too. She's hit 2 threes.
Very crafty. She can take the ball to the basket. Tootie falls down, leaves open Flanagan for that 3, and it in and out. Oh my goodness, big shot. Just ball was in and then rolled out as Tootie Vance on that fell to the floor and left her wide open. Elsie nearly gets the ball stolen away, tries a long pass up to Reed, and Parkersburg knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be stay on St. Albans' side of the ball.
Flanagan got the look. She's made 1 tonight.
And then that exits Reed on this. Hermendorfer into the game for St. Albans.
Vance has done her job tonight on defense as far as shutting down Flanagan. Averaging 16 on the season, only having 3.
This time Elsie handing the ball out front. Now the Trinity out front. Trinity puts the ball on the floor, rolls into the paint, stops and kicks it back out. So St. Albans not looking for that easy basket. They want to run this clock.
I'd have took that basket up against Porter down low and try to draw a foul at least, and now you're going to get a foul on Butcher. Her third.
And this puts St. Albans as probably best foul shooter at the line. As Elsie goes to the line, this is her sixth trip to the line tonight. She's puts the first one up and good. For rebounding
22.
purposes.
22. I got 22 for Elsie in the game.
Yes. Second one's up, and it's good. Elsie having a pretty good night at the line. That's 11 for 12 from the line tonight, and Elsie's going to make that foul.
And that's okay. You're up by 5.
Straight baskets here.
So you put her at the line to try to give them the 2. She's got to make them.
Watt with the foul shots. First one's good. I have Lott with 8 points in the game. She sets up for her second one. And this one goes off the back heel of the rim and rebounded by Elsie underneath. She's got a double team underneath there. She comes out of there looking for help. Finally gets it over to Trinity as she crosses over the midcourt.
Parkersburg wanted to walk there on that ball fake.
Yeah, I don't think her feet moved on that. 35 seconds left. I look for Parkersburg. They're going to have to foul. Who's going to step up and make that foul? And they foul Elsie.
See, they're waiting too long. They let about 6 to 8 seconds run off the clock there, and then they foul the best free throw shooter. I want to foul when
Medina picks up that foul. That's only her third. And Elsie goes to the line for 2 more. Elsie could ice this right now. It's up and good.
Well, nothing's over until it's over, though. That is one thing. 5 is still a 2-possession game. Even at 6.
And the second one rims out. And here comes quickly Parkersburg on offense. They're going to shoot a 3. Lott, nothing there.
Outlet pass to Vance.
Gives it over to Trinity as we're down to 13 seconds and a hard foul there by Parkersburg Medina. And the fans here are starting to feel victory.
I mean, St. Albans had not St. Albans, excuse me. Parkersburg had a great look at the 3 there. Lott did. And if she would have hit it, it would have been a 2-point advantage. But instead, goes the other way.
And Trinity misses the first one. Trinity missed her last 2 shots. And misses 4 in a row.
Porter gets it out to Medina. Medina finds Butcher.
Time as Butcher's into the paint. She's going to get over to Lott, and this one's a long, long shot, and she hits it, and a timeout called. Lott hit that 3 from probably Parkersburg on that one. So with 2.2 seconds left, it's 60-58. I mean, I think Coach here just lops it into.
You got to have something down the court. There's no way you throw the ball on this side of half court, because with 2.2,
they can
turnover,
steal it, turn, score,
and tie it up or potentially take the lead. It has to be an outlet pass down the court to where it's touched, and there's no shot. That is the game plan right now.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of coaches run all 5 or 4 and just take off down the court and just try to hit. As long as the ball touches someone, you're good, because, you know, I mean, starts the clock.
That's really all you got to do is you find your quarterback and you put 4 receivers out there and say hut and toss it. And you can seal this as a victory.
Now we got some question about the book as the official goes over to the scorer's table. Let's see what's going on here.
Might be some questions about timeouts and stuff like that.
Still got a sub up to the table here. She should have probably been able to check in. They're holding her there at the table, so they're not letting her come in. And here we go.
And there it is.
Elsie gets the baseball pass, goes in and lays it in and scores it. And that is the game. 62-58.
In overtime here at Tex Williams Gymnasium.
And Elsie, another great night. I have her with 24 points. Stay tuned. We got the Moses Auto Group player of the game coming up, and we'll get to that here real shortly. Plus, Elias will be out here to talk about the game. So right now we're going to take a break, and it's a final here at Tex Williams Gymnasium. St. Albans 62, Parkersburg 58 on video production. Back live, Tex Williams Gymnasium in St. Albans High School. A big MSAC matchup tonight between number 4 Parkersburg and the number 5 St. Albans Red Dragons. St. Albans in overtime beats Parkersburg 62-58. The Moses Auto Group player of the game is Tootie Jalen Vance. Congratulations on your victory. And let me tell you what, that was some defense out there. The only time you didn't play defense is when you fell down and you got her have a 3.
Yeah. I mean, she got me there. I'm gonna give her props. She's one of the best players I ever guarded, and that's hard to say for me. You know me, I love playing my defense, but she got me. She was one of my hardest people to guard. I mean, we all had our assignments, and we really did buckle down to get this win.
Exactly. Key tonight, couple threes, I do believe, in the first half, and a big foul shot there in the second half.
Yeah.
Toward the end of the game there, huh?
Yeah. But I think how I played helped us all. I gave us our defense of the game. We all JC, getting back, getting all of our 3, Samaya, playing great defense, Trinity. We all had put into this game. Not just only me, we all played a really good team game.
Limited bench time there tonight. You know, there was no breaks for you tonight. I mean,
no.
I don't know if you came out or not. I mean, maybe for a short second or two, but
I don't think I did. That's one of the games I had to play the whole time.
You were running the whole game. It was very, very, very good defense. So, but you were in her grill though. I mean, she was frustrated. I kept seeing her when she was coming off the bench. That look, because I've seen her play before, and I've never seen that look. So I know that you were doing things that she didn't she didn't like. But congratulations, you are the Moses Auto Group player of the game. Congratulations to you.
On Parkersburg game, we have to buckle down and play our hardest, and that's what we do. If we play our hardest, we always come out with the win.
Good deal. All right, well, we'll let you step aside, and we'll take a break, and we come back. We'll get your coach in here, and we'll talk with him. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You want to do, what, 30 seconds and get him in place here? And we're back live, Parkersburg, St. Albans tonight. Coach, I don't know, you check your heart pills over there? I don't know if you had any aspirin or.
I'm telling you, I think I'm about to have heart failure. But I told them just now in the locker room, I have never in my life seen a team that I hate watching to play basketball more and then love watching them to play basketball more than that bunch. Because I'm telling you, we will self-inflict some wounds on ourselves. We will do some things that I don't think I've seen since coaching my son in 4th grade All-Stars. And then we will grit one out and we will tough one out. And I give all the credit in the world to Parkersburg. They can shoot the lights out of it. They never were out of that game. They kept believing and they kept playing. I think they were down 18 or something like that. And they just kept fighting and they kept battling. So as far as my heart, okay, I'm going to have to start doing something. I'm going to have to start taking something. I'm not sure. But go ahead.
Awesome. Well, if we look at that game, we talked about yesterday at your talk show about things that Parkersburg tries to do. I think you really was successful on that. And also I think it was big that Porter did pick up 2 quick fouls, and she sat most of that bench there in that second quarter. I don't think she came in late in that second quarter. But in the second half, they moved her to the low block more than they did as more of a pick-and-roll type thing.
Well, the thing was that I knew that we had a good scout on what it is they do, okay? I had no idea what their adjustment to that would be because I haven't seen anybody try to play that the way that we played that. So watching them, that what their adjustment was to put 40 on the block, and 40 started going to work on us there in the third quarter. And then as we kind of over-adjusted to that, then the shooters started to hit. So, it's especially when you're coaching against a guy like Chris over there who, can coach his butt off. It's the chess match. I'm doing something, what's your adjustment? Then we adjust to each other, and I think they came out in the second half and had really, really good adjustments. I mean, I think we got a little bit tired and we got a little lazy defensively. Didn't close out as well as we were closing out in the first half. We were kind of closing out on shooters with hands down as opposed to closing out on shooters with hands up. But, I'm glad that we came up with a game plan that worked. They made adjustments, and I don't know. That's what
that's basketball.
Yeah, it's basketball.
It's a game of runs. 100%. It's a game of, if you're going to blow people out, like you said, you're not learning anything.
Right, absolutely.
And I think, tonight, I think it was a big learning curve for your team. You saw what a team can do if you do start to get a little sloppy out there. And, they'll watch the film. They'll see what, the mistakes that they made. And, we come out the next game, we don't make those mistakes.
Yep.
So.
And it's a quick turnaround to Saturday. We play another really good team on Saturday, so we kind of got to take tonight, look at what we did, and we got to get right back in the lab tomorrow and get ready to work against what we do against a really good team. So, anytime you can win is great. I told you that this was are you for real or not game. Like, are we really an actual state tournament contender? Are we a team that can play in March? And I think that the way we played in this game against a really quality opponent, a team that's going to be in Charleston in March, and we grinded it out and won. So, Tootie, her defense is just, that's the one kid in the state that can do that. That one thing she does, she's probably the most incredible I've ever seen at it. And she can just do it for 32 minutes. Just 36 today, but
yeah, that's what I was telling her. She's just out for a minute.
Yep.
I mean, she was in there going at it. Yeah, I mean, she really put it on Flanagan. I only had Flanagan with 3 points. And early on, and I don't know what got too much into the game, but she had 4 turnovers in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, just quick. And Tootie was the big, cause of that.
And to be able to guard like that without using your hands, like she just moves her feet and guards like that. I've always told her you have to be half crazy to guard the way she guards because like you're putting your whole entire body on the line. You could take a shot, you could get, physical, and she puts her entire body on the line every time she goes out there. And I'm just so proud of her and the way she plays and to play like that for that long, man. I'm just proud. That's all I can really say about that.
And, as far as the team, I mean, I know Elsie still ended up with 24 points, but majority of them from the foul line tonight. I mean, she didn't have her typical game. I mean, she didn't have those strokes that she normally has.
Well, I especially feel like in the first half we were missing bunnies. Like that was 18 at halftime. It could have very easily been 30 if we were making our bunnies. So, that's again a lesson against a good team. You have to make your shots all the time because a 30-point cushion would have been a lot better, obviously, than an 18-point cushion in that game. So, making shots from the free, she could just score in so many different ways: 3-point shots, free throw line, mid range, getting to the rim. That it's good when a kid, like I said, can do multiple things.
I think it was maybe her 4th point of the game. You're going to have to watch that. It was early on. That little head fake she made.
Yeah.
And ducked under Porter, and it was just amazing. I mean, she just it was a great control, and it was awesome. But, yeah, great team effort. You shortened the bench a little bit tonight. I think we only used a couple subs, but everybody played hard. Everybody was in the game, and, hey, I tell you, let's go get East Fairmont and keep this thing rolling.
Absolutely.
So I'll let you get back to your team and congratulate them from us. And we'll see you on our next telecast on Monday night.
All right,
Nitro.
Sounds good. You, Josh, Mark, I appreciate you. Eric, I appreciate filling in today. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. That's Coach Gregory Ellis. And real quickly, if Eric can get in place here, or Elias Gregory, sorry. And
God, he's got a big head.
If Eric can get into place here, maybe he can help me with some stats there. You still have your papers there, and
get my book back out.
And we'll take a look at some of the scores here tonight. And as we mentioned, the Moses Auto Group Player of the Game, Tootie Vance, just because of her defense, as she kept one of the state's best players, Laura Flanagan, and I had her in check with 3 points. I don't know what you had her for.
Oh, yeah, Flanagan. 3 points.
3 points, and that's just amazing. I think she came in, I think you said averaging about 16, 17 points a game. So good job, Tootie, for that, and a great honor to be the Moses Auto Group. If you want to read off some of those other totals there for us as far as points for Parkersburg.
Parkersburg, Geis ended up with 16. I believe that's going to be the leading scorer.
And fouled out in that game.
Yeah, and fouled out, but still, well, it looks like 13. She's still good. She's still a leading scorer. Porter finished with 13 there, and then Medina had 6, which is quiet for her. She's a scorer too. She had a real quiet game as well as Lott. I mean, Lott did have the big first and second quarter with 7, but fell quiet in the third quarter and had nothing, and then heated back up in the fourth and overtime, and she had 5 in that extended period of time. But I mean, my big takeaway is for Parkersburg, and then I'll switch over to St. Albans, is Parkersburg was defeated from the start with their turnovers. The pressure got to them. They couldn't adjust. Halftime, they adjust, but still didn't have that, next level to get back in the game until they put that freshman in, Butcher.
Yeah, and I forgot to ask Elias about that. I was going to ask him about that freshman.
As a coach, it's hard for you to game plan for somebody that probably hasn't played a lot, but she got her minutes tonight, and she proved herself for the Big Red going forward that she can ignite a fire for that team at any time.
Great 6-man there.
Yeah.
So
comes off the bench with 8 points, a handful of steals, some rebounds. I mean, she was all over the place. Now, but for St. Albans, I mean, I would have liked to seen. I didn't hear your interview with Elias, but I would have liked to seen them keep it in the paint more in the second half, and they didn't. And that's what let Parkersburg back in this game.
Yeah, I think so too. And he mentioned in the interview there that it's just spells. They just kind of get disoriented there, and let the other teams come back. It happened at Huntington, and a little bit there in the Capital game. So they're it's a growing up period. I mean, we're still only in Game 5 of the season for St. Albans. I know some of these other teams have played already half a season already, but for St. Albans, it's only Game 5. So, they got some time to fix things, and they got some tough competition to do it in.
Yep. I mean, they got the East Fairmont. They got the Bees.
Yeah, coming up, and that is the next game on the horizon. That's down in Logan at the King Cole Classic, and that tip-off is at 1:45. So if you're heading out down there Saturday, just make a note of that, 1:45 tip-off for that. And tomorrow night, big game. I'll let you talk about it since you're a big Nitro guy.
I'm a big Nitro guy, but I'm a big sports guy. I support both. I grew up with Chris Paul. We're both from South Charleston, so I know everybody. I've umpired for St. Albans Little League, but I am a Nitro guy. I got my Nitro hat on, and Monday when the girls play here, I will be wearing my Nitro gear. But the boys this season have played phenomenal. It's been consistent basketball, something that they didn't do last year. They played in their spurts.
Mm-hmm.
But every home game that I've called for the boys, it's been consistent throughout the whole game. And it's been a whole team effort. It hasn't just been, Ty Stevens. Yeah, I mean, maybe he had 30 in the game. But also in that stat book, everybody else is contributing in other ways or even in points. So it's not a one-man show, and it's more of a rounded team this year. I mean, they pushed into the state playoffs last year. So, and then came up short,
And, I mean, that's a big learning curve there, too. I mean, you get that experience of being at that state tournament and seeing how things operate. And I think sometimes you get there first time or whatever, you go one and done. But,
I mean, they had an immaculate season last year, but what they missed last year was senior leadership. They had 0 seniors on that team.
Yeah.
And they're loaded with seniors this year that have that experience to carry them a little bit further. I don't know much about St. Albans. I know that they upset GW early in the season last year with a buzzer beater. The boys did up on the hill, and the game here was pretty close when they played last year.
Yeah. St. Albans, I've only seen them play once. I watched them play on Saturday. They're learning. They got some younger kids in there, and, they were probably where Nitro was 2-3 years ago, where they're, starting a couple freshmen or one freshman, I think, a couple sophomores. So, I mean, they're young, and, they're going to grow up as the season goes on, too. And I when it's the Battle of the Bridge, I think it's going to be a big game. I think, you're going to play a little extra harder. And we saw it here tonight, how this team stepped up and played a little harder there at the end. And I look for Monday night when they get together with the Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, tomorrow night and Monday night.
So,
tomorrow night should be rocking. I don't know what the boys' record is on the season for St. Albans, but I know Nitro, they came up short down at the North Myrtle Beach Shootout Classic, whatever it's called. That was right directly after Christmas. They were made it to the championship game, but came up short in that one. So they took home second place in that. But, I mean, you go out and play teams from other states, and you little old Boomtown Nitro.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll take them. I mean, they're in different classifications, Nitro being the AAA and St. Albans being the 4A. So, hey, we'll root for them if they both make it to the state tournament.
Absolutely.
And they don't have to play each other or anything. So, it's all good. We're not in the same region, same sectionals or anything. So, it's just a good old basketball, just some friends. I know a lot of guys go across the river to play and, back and forth in different age groups and stuff. So I'm looking forward to both games. And that will be our next telecast. Will be Monday night, same tip time at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air around roughly 6:45, depending on the JV game. So, Eric, you'll be back with me on Monday night for sure.
Absolutely. I'll be in my red and black. You be in your red and black, but mine's going to say Nitro. Yours is going to say St. Albans.
Okay, that'll work. That will work. So that kind of concludes it here tonight as the number 5 St. Albans Red Dragons defeat number 4 Parkersburg 62-58. It was a great game here tonight. Our Moses Auto Group player of the game was Tootie Vance. Congratulations to her. So we will be back here Monday night. We'll see you, and thanks for watching on Video Production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.